Hello, Go Follow leaders. Trying something a little bit different for this note this week. I've been doing a little bit of online teaching for Clemson and Florida, so I do a lot of these video type lectures. This is not a lecture, don't be scared, but I thought that you might want to see my face. So here I am, and I wanted to talk with you briefly about something that I hear a lot when it comes to team development, when it comes to staff interaction, and that is how to get the boss to do something when they don't necessarily find value in it. And I have like 7 ideas. This is something I've kind of been thinking about. So I have them broken into some little cliche subheadings, and so I'm just going to run through them. These are my thoughts. Take them or leave them as always. So here we go. First of all, no blame game, okay? This is not a weakness of your head coach. This is not a weakness of your supervisor. I'm sure that he or she has his or her reasons, and so I kind of put that responsibility on you to find out what those are. Find out where they come from. You'll probably learn a lot about that. Just because they don't find value in what you're trying to do, whatever that is, fill in the blank, team development, leadership development, whatever it is, mindfulness, okay? That does not make them the bad guy. That does not make them wrong, all right? You do not want to create an us versus them atmosphere, just like you don't want to create that between the staff and your team, okay? So no blame game. The second thing is, but everyone else is doing it, right? There's always that peer pressure component, which, you know, if you have ever raised a child, you know that that's something that you make them wary of. That's not a good reason to do something just because everyone else is. But maybe for this it is, right? So do some research around, your league. Who's doing what when it comes to your specific area that you're interested in, that you're trying to convince your supervisor of. Is the team that's winning the championships over and over again, is the team that's getting the recruits over and over again, or if you're going head to head for recruits and they're getting them, what are the things that they are doing, right? What are some of the things that they're doing off the court culturally? But look around your league, look around your competitors and see what's going on. You know, you are either at a competitive advantage or you're at a competitive disadvantage. And so where does this fit within that, right? We're always moving forward or moving backwards. So the idea that everyone else is doing it might be a good angle to take. Number 3, we left it all on the playing field. Don't you want to be able to say at the end of the day that you did everything you possibly could to put yourself in a position for success? And I think that this fits that, right? It's kind of the same way that you would analyze film. It's the same way you would pour hours and hours into recruiting and making sure you had the right recruiting material and a right social media plan for recruiting, right? So don't you want to be able to say at the end of the day that we gave it all? Because really, you know, if we're not giving it all, then we're limiting our potential. We are putting a cap on how far our season can go, all right? So we want to be able to say we left it all on the playing field. Number 4, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way, right? So how good can we expect our athletes to be without team development, without personal development, without leadership development, without pouring into them off the court the same way that we do on? So if you know, I know so oftentimes there are frustrations with our athletes. Where's that coming from? What could we be doing to maybe help them with some of that? Because a lot of those struggles come from off the court stuff. All right, so I believe the children are our future. Number 5, the film don't lie. We say it all the time with basketball, right? We break down that film, highlights, lowlights. Okay, we analyze it. We have analytics is a big thing these days, and so go out there and find the data. Empirical data exists, anecdotal data exists. Look at what NBA teams are doing, all right? Find articles, corporations. Positive psychology is a huge thing right now in corporations about how happiness leads to productivity, all right? Go out there and find it. Find a book, Culture Code by Daniel Coyle, Give and Take by Adam Grant, 5 Dysfunctions of a Team by Pat Lencioni were the first ones that kind of popped into my head. So go and find the data. The film doesn't lie. Give him or her numbers to help support your argument. Number 6, just do it. you can always do it yourself. You can always just ask for responsibility, ask for the autonomy, and go for it. All right. Number 7, don't give up. Don't ever give up. Okay. No is not a bad word. No means just keep trying harder. All right. So those are kind of my general thoughts. I hope it helps. I think this, obviously I'm doing this from an angle of team development, but I think this could help with anything that you're looking to get your boss on board with. So go, follow, lead, do something, be something. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you next time. Bye.